Hello Taurus Nation, welcome to my shiny new channel and your weekly tarot reading for October 31st through November 6th. If you haven't met me, and you probably haven't since it's a brand new channel, I'm Sophie and I'm an intuitive reader. I'm going to be pulling a few cards to see what's going on with you currently. I'll be taking a look into your recent past, your current energy, and the immediate future. Then I'll close it out with a few oracle cards and messages from the universe. Remember, these are general readings, so they may not resonate for everyone. Be sure to check the description box below for more information on cards, decks, books, all the things, and readings are currently open, so you will also find a link to book a reading with me if you choose. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, and rising signs for a more well-rounded view of what's going on in your world. And let's get into your reading. Universe, angel, spirits, guides. What do we have for Taurus for this week? Can we get 5? It's 1. 5 for Taurus, please. Actually, 4 more. 4 more, please, for Taurus. 4 more for Taurus, please. 2, 3. 2 more, please. Oh, 2 more for Taurus. Alright, we'll take it. Hermit mode. What you doing in hermit mode? As an intuitive, why does this keep coming up in like all the readings this last couple weeks? This card. What is it with the collective right now? All right. So as an intuitive reader, I don't always read reversals. It just depends on the energy of the reading. So if you see me flipping reversals back and forth, that's why. I will never flip an upright card, but I might flip reversals back and forth. Okay, so hermit mode, we are holding on to our resources currently, not overindulging in anything. It looks like we may be lacking clarity in a situation, and that lack of clarity is leading us to feel like something's just not going your way. But then we have this 3 here. So this tells me that this is only like one area of your life where you're feeling like something's not going your way, but then in other areas of your life, things are looking really, really good. So let's dig in and see why you have this lack of clarity and what's keeping you in this sort of I am feeling like it's a little bit stagnant because we have the Hermit here. If it was just this 4 of Pentacles, it would feel more like you're just kind of slowing down and being a little bit reserved at the moment, but it's more temporary. Whereas this Hermit mode energy, it does feel a little bit more long-term. So let's see what else is going on here. So we have a potential offer of new love coming in. This could also be a creative project that has taken your eye, some kind of creative endeavor that you maybe want to follow through with. We have something in your hopes and dreams here, some kind of guidepost that you're going after, and it does feel like it might be financially related. For some of you, you are looking for potential financial stability, but you don't want it's almost like you don't want it the way you've been getting it. And I feel like that's why this energy might be coming through, is you want to make a career change to something that's going to make you happier and something that's going to fulfill that sort of like passion project within you, but you need to know that you will have the financial security. And that's where the Strength card comes in, is do you have the ability to stay in this sort of hermit mode energy and be frugal with your finances while you make this transition? And that's the part that's having you feeling a little bit blocked, feeling a little bit locked up. And it's really interesting because I'm feeling this through a lot of the collective right now. Is through the end of this year, there are a lot of you who are going through this transition of you're just kind of done with the normal 9 to 5 grind, and you're looking for a better option. Something about COVID and coming through COVID, now that people have seen that, the normal structures of being in the office and being face to face are no longer necessary, a lot of people are now taking that next step and saying, well, I don't need to do this at all. I can do something completely on my own because, thanks to modern technology and the internet, there are so many more opportunities for people to make an income that people are really taking this seriously now about ditching the traditional 9 to 5. And I feel like you're falling into that energy now where, yes, you need to make an income, you need to maintain that stability, but you're willing to look at things. Ooh, I'm getting chills now too. You're willing to look at things from a different perspective, and it's sort of like in your heart, in your hopes and dreams, you're feeling like you need to make this transition for yourself. You need to do something that's going to make you happy and make you feel fulfilled emotionally. So this is coming through for you as a career reading. So if you showed up for love, I'm sorry, I'm not getting a whole lot of love here on the table. Now, it is possible that this is a new emotional connection coming through, but like I said, for a lot of the collective right now through the end of 2022, I'm feeling more career shifts going on, and a lot of the signs kind of going into this hermit mode. I think last week almost half my signs, half my readings were people are like, I'm not dating this year. We're not going through, cuffing season. We're not doing any of that. I'm focusing on my coins. I'm focusing on my career, on my business, whatever it is. And this year for the holidays, we are single and we are putting our nose to the grindstone and, potentially being frugal with what we have to get through this process. And then come January 2023, things are really going to start picking up for a lot of people. This fourth quarter is bringing in like huge career transitions for a lot of the collective. And I'm finding it really fascinating that, I'm getting chills again, that so many people are seeing this or are having this desire to make this transition, that it's becoming a collective transition, major transitions in your life. So let's see what's coming next. What's coming next? This is really great energy. I mean, I don't want you to be afraid of this. You go through many transitions throughout your life. So don't be afraid of this death card. This is just transformation. This is just remolding the structure that's already been put in place. This is you making a decision to do something other than what you've already been doing. So this death card, it just means that whatever was will no longer be, and you are creating something new, because what happens with death comes new life. It's all part of the cycle. So death is just major transitions. It's Scorpio energy. All right, we have a King of Wands. Yeah, following your passions, following your pursuits, and being confident in the knowledge that you have to make something out of the information that you have. And that could be part of this lacking clarity, is maybe you have this desire to move in this direction, start your own business, start your own thing, but you're lacking clarity. Maybe you don't know what business you want to start, and maybe you're seeking a business coach, but you have something that you're really passionate about here. So this is an indicator that you need to follow your passions. So if you need a place to start, because I've done a lot of like business coaching, mindset coaching over the years. So if you need a place to start, sit down and write out all the things that you love to do. Whatever your hobbies are, whatever your passions are, whatever the things are that make you feel good, make that list. And then go through and start looking at that list and thinking about ways that you could potentially monetize. Is there a skill that you have that you could teach somebody else? Is there a hobby you have that you know a lot about that you could teach somebody else? Yeah, we have a lot of options here. We have a lot of different directions you could go. So it sounds like the lack of clarity is it's definitely what's putting you in this energy here of you don't know if you're going to go left or you're going to go right. So you're just kind of sitting in one place until you have more information. And that's okay. You need more information in order to move forward. So what you really need to do is you really need to sit down and get clear on the direction you're going to go. So we've got a Queen of Coins and we've got the King of Coins here. I'm hearing you need to be careful with your ambitions, stay grounded and stay rational. I'm hearing Leo energy that some of you might have Leo in your chart somewhere, and you may get these like grandiose dreams, or you think you're going to get rich quick, like these overnight, you make $1 million in your first 6 weeks. Like, I'm hearing that some of you need to stay really grounded and really, yes, assess the situation. So, but look, we have success here. We have success. So whatever direction it is that you choose, whatever option, you're going to have success. You just need to figure out what this is for you. So, like I said, the first step is sit down and write out all the things that you're good at, all the things that you're knowledgeable in, and then take a look at that list and decide, okay, what's my next step? Which one of these options can I monetize for myself? Is there a skill that you can teach? Is there information that you have that you can teach other people? Is there some entertainment factor possibly? Maybe, I don't know, maybe you're a comedian and you want to go in that direction. You need to take the time to assess your skill set and figure out what direction you're going to head in, because that feels like the major cornerstone and the major blockage here is I feel like for a lot of you, you have a lot of ideas and you have a lot of areas that you're good at. I'm hearing some of you might suffer from that, like jack of all trades. I suffer from that. So I know exactly where you're coming from. If you need more guidance than this, please reach out to me, because I've done quite a bit of coaching in this area and I can help you gain clarity and focus and find a direction that's going to work for you. But at the end of the day, look at what you're passionate about, because that's what we really want to aim for. And it's that whole thing, if you love what you're doing, you'll never work a day in your life. So that is the ultimate goal here, is to find something that you can love doing and get paid for. And that's this whole energy of breaking the system and finding a new way, finding a new path, looking at things from a different perspective, from a different lens, getting away from the rat race and what they've told you need to do, and discovering for yourself a new way to do things that will still give you the same result. And what the ultimate result is your financial security. Somebody along the way told you that you needed to get a job so that you could have financial security, and now you're bucking the system. You're like, well, yeah, I could have a job, but I could also do XYZ for myself and have the same outcome. So what is that for you? What is that XYZ that you're passionate about that you can also monetize? This card is telling me that you need to look back to when you were a child and think about when people, this is funny, when people asked you, what do you want to be when you grow up? What would you tell them? When you were like 8, 9, 10, before you really got like indoctrinated and people were telling you what you needed to be when you grow up, what was it that you wanted to be when you grow up? And start there. I have a feeling for some of you that's going to really spark some things. And then with your devil energy here, this is just a warning to not get too, I'm hearing not get too ambitious, but that's not the right word. That's not the right translation. It goes back to that sort of Leo energy of, Leos tend to be very idealistic, and they tend to be dreamers, like big dreams, big hopes for the future, that kind of thing. And this is just that warning that you need to stay grounded. Devil is Capricorn energy. Capricorn's an earth sign. I know we're dealing with Taurus today, so still an earth sign, but you need to stay in your grounded energy. I'm feeling like there could be fire energy or water energy somewhere in your chart. So we just need to be very careful and stay grounded and follow your passions. Follow your I heard follow your passions, follow your pursuits. So I think it's just follow through, and you know, it's okay for you to buck the system. Just make sure that while you are going through this process, that you are being careful with your money. This is a moment, and along with this Hermit energy, again, through the end of the year, while you're making these transitions, you need to be careful with your money. You need to be careful with your time and your energy. You're building right now. So, and building takes a lot of effort. So you need to be very careful where you're putting your focus and your energy and your attention, because if you spread yourself too thin, you're going to fail this process. I guarantee it. I can't tell you how many times I've done it, because I have shiny object syndrome, and I'm always like going off in the wrong direction. So maintain your focus and be careful with your money while you make this transition. And I know that's hard to do during the holidays, because there's this like overarching consumerism that happens during the holidays, and you don't necessarily need to take part in it, or take part in it in the ways that you have in the past, because you're building something, and people will forgive you for not buying them that, you know, really expensive thing that they want for Christmas. You know, maybe you dial it back this year a little bit and you do something smaller for people. That's okay. Don't feel guilty about taking your own finances into consideration when you're building something new. This is all about self-preservation and making sure that you make it through this first hurdle and into the next phase of your transition, your transformation. And again, here's your transition and your transformation. You're leaving one chapter of your life behind, and you're moving forward with something new. Don't fear the change. I am hearing don't fear the change. Okay, Moonology. Do we have anything for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus? Do we have anything? I'm not really hearing anything specific coming out for Moonology today. Nothing? Give it one more. Nope, no Moonology today. Okay, how about Angel Answers? I'm hearing 3. All right, Angel Answers, what are your 3? What is your message for Taurus? Whoops, just messed up my board. All right, trust. Yes, trust the process. Trust your intuition. Trust trust your North Star here. Remember I said, what is it that you're passionate about? And going back to when you were a child and figuring out, you know, what it was that you wanted to be when you grow up. Well, once you decide on that thing, once you have clarity on what direction you're going to go in, you need to head in that direction and trust the process. I have a feeling some of you aren't fully trusting that things are going to work out for you. And here's the funny thing is, if you start having fear and worry and doubt in what you're doing, that's what you're going to manifest. If you're absolutely terrified of taking this leap of faith and moving forward, you will fail because your energy has already dictated that. So you need to be confident in the process and confident in the steps that you're taking. Otherwise, if you don't trust the process will fail you. That's how energy works. That's how manifestation works. If you're, if your mind is telling you, yes, I can do this, but your subconscious is like, I'm absolutely terrified and I don't know if I can do this, your subconscious is going to win every time. Because your subconscious, the energy waves of your subconscious are much, much stronger than the energy waves of your current thoughts. That's why you have to reprogram your subconscious in order to manifest. And that's a whole other topic. Like, if you want to know more about that, I do coaching sessions as well. So you can book a coaching session if you need like mindset help. I do mindset coaching. I do business coaching. I do all the things. Been there, done that 3 times. All right, where are these other 2 cards? All right. A peaceful resolution. Yeah. For those of you who are not trusting the process and you're feeling scared, you won't, if you can trust the process, you will find peace in the process, if that makes sense. Like I said, if you're feeling scared, then that's what you're going to manifest. But if you can trust the process, then you'll find peace. Because you'll have excitement, you'll have passion, you'll have drive, you'll have ambition, you'll have this desire to want to create. And that will override the fear. But if you allow the fear to become the big monster, that's what you will experience. That's why you have to be careful with your thoughts. Thoughts are things. Thoughts are things. And if you haven't read it and you are going down this path of like entrepreneurship, you need to read Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. I highly, highly recommend it. If you haven't gotten into the world of like self-help books and financial success, you really, really need to read that book. Okay, I heard there were 3, so where's this 3rd card? Am I just shuffling for no reason, or what's going on here? Where's this 3rd card? Was there one that was backwards right there? I feel like there was. Maybe I'm seeing things. Oh, weird. All right, where's this last card? Come on, Angel Answers. You said there were 3. I mean, I'm happy to sit here and talk to Taurus all day, but that's not what we're really here for. Ah, there it is. Took a minute. The situation will improve. Yeah. So for those of you who are in a financial situation making this leap, your financial situation will improve. I feel like this is a message for those of you who are a little bit nervous or concerned about your financial stability in the future. And again, it goes over to this, you need to be frugal during the holiday season, during this next evolution. You've got to give it a solid, 3 to 6 months before you'll really see the results. If you're starting from scratch, like if you're starting a new venture, you have to give it 3 to 6 months. So The situation will improve, though, as long as you set your mind to it and you pick something and you have clarity and you have direction. Only good things will come. But you have to know what you're doing and you have to go after it and you have to be consistent. It's a really good message. I really, really like this today. So, all right, Taurus, thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing your energy. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, and rising signs. Please subscribe and hit the bell and help my channel grow so that I can get these messages out to more people who can use them. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.